is a severe weather alert from KETV's Weather Now Storm Team.
Folks, Chief Meteorologist Bill Ramby started to break in here. We have a tornado warning want to pass along here for Mills County, Montgomery County, and far southeast Pottawatomie County. We look like the Omaha Metro is mostly going to be missed by this storm cluster. We have another complex of thunderstorms up here to the north of Blair, which are also strong to severe with some large hail. Some rotation there, but warning there till 4:15. Luke, let's zoom in down here into Mills County, where near Malvern, there is a tornado warning on this cell. You see it right here. And again, the warning goes until 4:15 as we've got some rotation in here. Let's just look at our DLAS velocity. So in this area right through here, we've got toward Omaha and away from Omaha, northeast of Malvern. So right in there, sign of rotation. And then how about the VIL density on this if we look at that one? So large hail indicated too. This may be as large as 2-inch, or we were thinking earlier today there could be as large as baseball-sized hail. So that is possible in this area just east of Malvern. And the warning for tornado, which again, it's not a confirmed tornado, but there's a lowering, there is some rotation there, and the environment seems like it would support it, would take this cell just to the east and north perhaps of Red Oak. But Red Oak's in the warning, and the warning goes over to just west of Griswold. This is Pottawatomie County here. This is Montgomery County. This is Mills County. Again, tornado warning for this cell. Let's go back to reflectivity, Luke, and we'll animate this. And again, the cell itself is tracking east-northeastward. And how about the OAX radar? Look at the reflectivity on that one too. And again, moving eastward. Occasionally we've had this sort of hook on the backside. Right now, that has sort of disappeared, but a storm that looks like it is rotating a little bit. And again, is in eastern Mills County with a tornado warning that goes until 4:15. How does velocity look on this for OAX's radar? And again, reasonable where we've got this toward, but not a real strong away. So there's some sign of rotation there. It probably looks better on the reflectivity and also just the way it appears on the satellite pictures. So anyway, tornado warning from the National Weather Service that goes until 4:15 for that cell. We do expect these thunderstorms to kind of continue eastward into western Iowa. This is our computer model, and by 4 o'clock have them mainly farther east around Red Oak, Shenandoah, and then also between Harlan and Denison. That's the cell that we're currently tracking north of Blair. This may be a little bit quick, but the idea is that if you're in eastern Nebraska, a front is going to push through here and push this stuff out of here. So again, right now, tornado warning for this cell in northeast and eastern parts of Mills County. And the warning goes until 4:15, including the northern part of Montgomery County, southeastern parts of Pottawatomie County. Go back to reflectivity again. The Omaha Metro here doesn't have any precipitation. A little shower now. It was a heavy downpour over Council Bluffs. Now is lifted north up toward Crescent and Underwood and Neola. And Luke, let's just pan the radar farther up and get a closer look back up into this cell northeast of Blair now. Again, severe thunderstorm warning here until 4:15. How does the velocity look on that one? Yeah, you know, we're looking at these areas here. How about if you go to dual pole our radar and also look at velocity on that? This is actually two storms that's kind of come together, and that may have interrupted the circulation that was there, which would be a great thing. So just a severe thunderstorm warning north of Blair, northwest of Missouri Valley. How about the VIL density here? Because we've been tracking what looks like a blob of hail. Went near Herman and now crossing into western Harrison County near I-29 here. And here are the kind of the two cells. Can you animate that, Luke? We got about 30 minutes or so of data here, and you can see one cell here, one cell here. They're in the process of sort of merging, and it's possible that once they undergo that transformation, it will become a stronger cell still in Harrison County of Iowa, but at least at the moment, not as bad. And again, we're tracking the thunderstorms east into Iowa. Tornado watch for the entire area goes until 10 o'clock for this evening. Keep it right here on Channel 7. We've got a full newscast coming up at 4 o'clock this afternoon. If there's a new tornado warning, we'll break back in. But right now, it's this Mills County, Montgomery County with a tornado warning until 4:15.